following video is about dating violence prevention. For simplicity's sake, and with all due respect, in the example shown, we use males as abusers. Keep in mind that some females also commit dating violence.
So did you win at football then?
Yeah, of course we did.
Well, because you're the best?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
So, do you want a bit of fun before your parents get back?
Doing what?
You know, just a bit of fun.
No, let's just watch this.
Oh, come on. I'll tell everyone you're frigid.
Well, why would you do that?
Well, you basically are being now.
Well, no, not really, because we've already done it.
Yeah, but you said we would tonight. Then you dragged me over here and now you say it's not happening.
Let's just watch this, alright? I don't know, my mum's going to be
on.
back. No, I don't want
Oi.
to. No, I don't want to.
How about a cuddle?
What always happens at the end of a cuddle?
Well, who's that?
Nicole?
Oh, you and your mates.
What are you doing?
That's your fault, that.
I've only just got this.
Don't talk to me like that. And anyway...
Why are you talking to Nicole? You know I don't like her.
So I'm not even allowed friends now. I'm
Go arms you, mate.
Can you please just leave me? You really hate me.
Look at you. You're pathetic.
Please, can you just let go of me, alright? No, I'll do it.
You're going to have to put some work in to get me ready now. Well, go on then. Show me something.
This powerful video depicts a very real example of dating violence, being in a relationship with someone who is sometimes abusive. Although most teens and adults are not abusers or experience dating violence, abuse happens. In fact, 1 in 3 teens reports knowing a friend or peer who has been hit, punched, kicked, slapped, or physically hurt by their dating partner. And 57% of teens know someone who has been physically, sexually, or verbally abusive in a dating relationship. The goal of this video is to share insights about dating violence and to provide a resource if you or someone you know is being harmed or threatened by a partner. As you know, a healthy, loving relationship includes qualities such as encouragement, physical and emotional safety, compromise, accepting differences, and respect, including disagreeing respectfully. Dating violence, on the other hand, is a pattern of behavior where one person uses or threatens to use physical, sexual, verbal, or emotional abuse to control his or her dating partner. And studies show that everyone is at risk of dating violence, regardless of race, religion, economic or social background, and in all types of relationships: younger, older, straight, gay, transgender, people with disabilities, everyone. So it's important for everyone to know the difference between a healthy and an abusive relationship and where to get help when necessary. One aspect of a healthy, loving relationship includes accepting qualities in your partner that you don't find especially attractive, like if they like certain foods or if they bite their nails. Yet qualities that should never be accepted include crazy jealousy, fear of your partner's emotions, physical threats to others or themselves, blaming, insulting, control of what you wear or your choice of friends or activities, or guilt or pressure to make you do things you don't want to do. These are qualities of an abusive and controlling relationship. The tricky part is that if you combine these qualities with qualities that are sometimes loving, charming, and generous, it could be very confusing. Now, one way to understand how dating violence can play out is to learn about the cycle of abuse, also known as the cycle of violence. A dating relationship often starts out wonderful and exciting. Two people think of each other all the time, talk and do fun things together, and create a special bond. This can be so great, and is sometimes referred to as the honeymoon phase. Of course, all healthy, loving relationships have to be balanced with other friendships, family responsibilities, individual interests, jobs, and schoolwork. This balance is vital in every healthy relationship. The similarities between two people can be very exciting, but there will be differences too. These differences can lead to tension between the couple. In a healthy relationship, the partners respectfully discuss, listen, compromise, and try to work out the differences. If the couple can work out their differences in this manner, the relationship gets stronger. On the other hand, sometimes a couple can't work out their differences, and it's best for them to peacefully go their separate ways. That's why people date before making long-term commitments. But in an abusive and controlling relationship, when the difference between two people arise, and sometimes for no apparent reason at all, an abusive person will do something controlling, intimidating, or violent in order to gain and maintain control over their partner. Now, some people consider that if their partner ever disrespected or abused them, certainly if it happened more than once, they would end the relationship. And some do. But when it comes to emotional and physical love, or social pressure to be forgiving or loyal or understanding, or concerns about safety, leaving the relationship can be very difficult and sometimes even dangerous. Adding to the confusion, often after an abusive incident, the abuser may do one or more of the following: apologize profusely, become incredibly loving and sweet, make excuses for the behavior, promises it will never happen again, or even blame the victim for the abuse, or minimize how hurtful the behavior really was. Well, this emotional manipulation can make it very difficult for the victim to safely leave the relationship. Some abusers can be extremely charming when they want to be, and may even try to recreate that honeymoon feeling. And they may succeed in getting the victim to believe the abuse won't happen again. And for a while it might not. The relationship might even feel healthy and normal. After all, the victim was initially attracted to many traits of the abuser, and those traits might still be there. Everyone wants to believe that their partner loves and respects them and won't hurt them again. But by definition of the cycle of violence, the abusive and controlling behavior will happen again. Unless there's some hard work by the abuser to change the abusive behavior, violence will recur. It's just a matter of time. The abuser may get upset and blame his or her partner for talking to another friend, wearing clothing the abuser doesn't think is appropriate, making a decision the abuser doesn't agree with, not answering their phone or text soon enough, or, well, who knows what. And the tension will mount again until finally there is another abusive incident.
Who's that?
My friend Nick, he's cool. I'm going to work with him tomorrow.
I don't like that.
You don't like
I
what?
don't like you talking to other guys.
Chill, he's just a friend.
No, don't lie to me.
I'm not. What's the matter
Hey,
with
don't
you?
blame me.
I'm not.
And don't get bitchy. God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. You just piss me off. I get so jealous sometimes, you know? I love you, I love you. Hey. It doesn't look that bad. You know, I was gonna give this to you later, but I'm gonna give it to you now. I love you.
Then again come the apologies, the excuses, and flowers and jewelry. The honeymoon behavior reappears, and unless the victim can safely and confidently leave the relationship, the cycle begins again. Healthy, supportive relationships have their ups and downs, laughter and tears. But this cycle of honeymoon tension-building outburst is not healthy and a common pattern abusers use to control their partners. Now, of course, not all abusive and controlling relationships follow this exact pattern. But what is consistent in an abusive relationship is that one person threatens or actually uses physical, sexual, verbal, or emotional abuse to control his or her dating partner. Now, if you think you might be experiencing abuse in your relationship or know someone who is experiencing abuse, here are 2 essential suggestions. Talk to a trusted adult. A trusted adult is someone you believe can help or can lead you to good information without being judgmental. That trusted adult can be a relative, someone who works in your school, or works at a domestic or dating violence agency. And/or contact one of the agencies in this video, or go online and put Dating Violence Hotline into a search engine. These agencies serve all people married or dating, and the hotlines are anonymous, so you don't have to state your real name. The support and information is free. If in doubt, seek them out. Also, if you're aware of immediate danger or weapons, call 911. It's better to be safe than sorry. Special relationships are wonderful and challenging. It's not unusual to be confused about a relationship, but never ever in a healthy relationship should one ever feel threatened, afraid for their safety, forced to do something they're not comfortable doing, or abused emotionally, physically, or sexually. And finally, remember, abusive people are responsible for their own actions and reactions. Victims are never to blame for the abuse. Thanks for listening. On behalf of PAVE and the Special Investigations Unit of Bennington County, Vermont, I'm Steve Breakstone. We wish all of you great relationships, peace, and happy days.